Man, what is good, YouTube? I matched up featherweight Conor McGregor against some of the best fighters in the UFC in the featherweight division today. There's always been some talk about how Conor McGregor would match up against these fighters, so I decided to match him up against the last 3 UFC champions that he hasn't faced, except Max Holloway, younger in his career. But in the first matchup of the day, I just threw Brian Ortega in there just for fun, but then he's going to be taking on Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, Ilia, and that's it. In the first matchup of the day, we got Conor McGregor taking on Brian Ortega. There's only been 5 featherweight champions in the history of the UFC. Brian Ortega is not one of them, but his only 2 losses are the UFC champions Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. Ortega held his own on the feet, but he was getting pieced up, so he wanted to get the fight to the ground. The first one got stuffed, but with the second takedown attempt, he was able to get McGregor to the ground.
Positions in MMA, is that fair?
Watch the arm, that's the arm bar going up.
Wicked tight.
Got to be careful here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Ortega was attacking submissions. He almost got the job done with some ground and pound, but McGregor was able to make it to round 2. Starting off round 2 in the first 10 seconds, Ortega was able to land a crane kick, and he just started chucking hooks. On the feet, McGregor, he attempts a side kick, but it was out of range, and Ortega took advantage of it, shooting a double leg, but McGregor was able to stuff it and gave him a knee in the clinch. Ortega left himself open going for an overhand. McGregor was able to counter with a lead uppercut, and he started going on attack mode. Ortega was getting pieced up on the feet, so once again, he attempted to get the fight to the ground.
Uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
After trying to mix in some grappling, Ortega was doing better on the feet, landing big shots on McGregor. McGregor's gas tank wasn't looking the best, but neither was Ortega's, but Ortega was coming forward throwing shots. McGregor was looking a lot worse on the feet, not being able to find his timing, and he was getting pieced up, coming forward, getting hit by big shots. Ortega tried to counter after McGregor missed a teep, but McGregor, he was able to slide back, land a left hook, and a couple more shots, hurting Ortega. Ortega once again tried to get the fight to the ground. McGregor was able to stuff the takedown, and then from there, he was just on the front foot trying to get some damage off.
Can drop that hook over the top.
Nice crack there. That's the biggest shot thus far. How's his opponent still standing? May want to check a leg kick.
After getting pieced up on the feet, McGregor was able to land a big shot on Ortega, but when he tried to capitalize on it, Ortega was able to sit down McGregor, followed him to the ground, and he started working from there.
Trying for a submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Ortega was almost able to find the finish with the triangle, but McGregor stood back up to the feet, went for a high kick, stuffed the takedown, spinning kick to the body, then we went to a decision.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
These two athletics, the Australian champion Volkanovski. Conor McGregor versus Alexander Volkanovski is upon us. Candidly, the lightweight matchup we didn't know we needed to this extent. Given Conor's...
We got this dream matchup. We got Alexander Volkanovski taking on Conor McGregor. In this featherweight matchup, it seemed like Volk's plan was to work the legs. He was landing a lot of leg kicks on McGregor, also trying to mix in some of the grappling. McGregor was coming forward with a jab and a straight left. He was also working body kicks, and he tried to go with a calf kick, and that hurt him bad because that got checked and it hurt his leg. Volkanovski was already working the leg kicks. And also, when you lose your legs in this game, you start to lose your punch power. Punch power was something McGregor had over Volk, but Volk being able to reduce that power is huge for him because he was already able to stand with McGregor. He has the better gas tank and the better grappling. But now he's able to stand with McGregor on the feet and worry a lot less about the power.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Your posture. Throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook.
Volk was doing just fine on the feet, but also he was getting hit by a couple good shots, so he went ahead, got the takedown, and he moved the top mount where he just dominated, landing big shots back to back. Volk had McGregor in top mount for a while. He just kept posturing up, landing big shots. McGregor was able to avoid some of the big shots, but he was there for a while, taking a lot of damage.
Able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
That will do it! What a fight by Alexander Volkanovski.
What a performance!
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight that had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it.
In the first two matchups, it didn't go well for Conor McGregor. The first matchup, he got 30-26 by Brian Ortega. Then he got finished in the second round by Volkanovski with some dominant ground and pound. This next matchup is just as tough, but at least he doesn't have to worry about the grappling. He has a stand-up fight between Max Holloway. In the first half of the first round, nobody was landing too much of big shots, but it seemed like Max Holloway was a lot more active, landed a lot more combos. Conor McGregor was countering. But in this first round, mainly it was just Holloway landing combos, McGregor countering, but both of their chins holding up.
Two guys throwing a kick and sink at each other. But you did.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps.
Max Holloway with 50 seconds left in the second round. He was able to set up a high kick that landed on McGregor the first time somebody got hurt in this fight. They both opened up a cut in the second round, but still nobody got knocked down. There was just that one big moment for Holloway. Conor McGregor was able to land his own high kick in the start of round 3, and that hurt Max Holloway pretty bad. From that point on, that's where they started going back and forth, landing big shots on each other.
Holloway's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that, obviously hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are short. Hurt a bad.
They went from no knockdowns and no stuns to both rocking each other at the same exact time, and Holloway came forward after that, and he was walking forward. It seems like McGregor's chin was a lot more effective. Holloway's chin was holding up, but he was also getting hit by some big shots. Although they were both taking a lot of damage, McGregor was doing damage on Holloway's chin, but at the same time, he was gassing out, and Holloway's gas tank was looking decent. And every time he hit McGregor, he was hurting him.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
In the beginning of the fight, I said McGregor did not have to worry about the grappling, but Holloway was able to get this fight to the ground. Was looking for an arm triangle, but McGregor was able to slide out of it and kept him there for almost the rest of the round.
Championship rounds. Those kicks to land a little more. Big round from Holloway. All right, so there's the horn signifying.
They both took a lot of damage last round. It seems like there's probably going to be a finish. Although they were both taking some big shots, Holloway was landing the bigger ones. Starting off round 4, was able to sit down McGregor once again. McGregor was looking fancy, but Holloway was just landing the better shots. McGregor even went for a jump and switch kick that landed, and it didn't even phase Holloway. In the 4th round, after both fighters took a lot of damage, eventually somebody got slept.
Eye now closing up.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year. Yet again, you hear the Irish fans going bananas. There is no atmosphere.
After going 0-3, we got the final matchup. We got Conor McGregor taking on Ilia. McGregor likes to throw some fancy kicks. Ilia likes to work some leg kicks, but this is mainly a boxer versus boxer matchup. Ilia does have some good grappling, so he could use that. But they both got a lot of punch power, and they were showing that off to start off this fight.
See how he handles that in first.
Head lands. Those are big strikes. Nice right hand by the champ.
Topuria's.
After Ilia attempted some takedowns and he missed them, he got the fight where he wanted because McGregor sat him down and McGregor followed him to the ground. But Ilia, he was able to take advantage of this, started looking for a triangle, and then he switched it to an armbar, almost getting McGregor out there in the first round.
Let's go. No way, he got out.
This is a guy.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this in the last round will continue, both fighting. Huge strike lands.
Conor McGregor's block was compromised because Ilia was able to lock in that armbar, almost taking him out, and he took down his block. It seemed like he wanted to get this fight back to the ground. Ilia wasn't looking great on the feet, so it makes sense that he wanted this fight to the ground. He was getting pieced up, his chin was slowly going down, and every single takedown that Ilia attempted, McGregor was able to stuff it. The only time the fight hit the ground was when Conor McGregor dropped Ilia in the first round.
On his first test in elementary school.
Oh, beautiful. Uppercut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's...
Ilia was finally able to get the fight where he wanted, but it took a knockdown because he wasn't able to get no takedowns. He was able to knock down McGregor with a high kick. Still never threw a high kick in real life, but he throws it a lot in the game. Conor McGregor did a good job of not even letting Ilia work on the ground. He was able to stand back up to the feet pretty easy in the first minute of being on the ground. Ilia went for another takedown, but Conor was able to stuff it and reverse the position, and the clinch is separated. Late round 2, Conor McGregor was able to do a jump and switch kick that landed on Ilia, but it didn't even rock him. But Ilia came forward, got hit by a lead uppercut that he didn't see coming. That had him going backwards, and he lands a lead uppercut to end off round 2. Starting off round 3, Ilia was instantly on the front foot. He was throwing shots, catching McGregor throwing a kick. They just kept going at it until someone got finished.
Yes, tonight, both fighters invoking damage.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
After going toe-to-toe against 4 of the best featherweights of current day, Conor McGregor goes ahead, going 1-3, only getting that one win with a performance KO against Ilia Topuria, and Fight of the Night went to Brian Ortega versus Conor McGregor. And that's going to wrap up this video, but let me know, did Conor McGregor do better or worse than you thought he was going to do?